Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tamanya Young and Corey Kane. The two of you have been married for 3 months?
Yeah, that's it.
I had to reread it a couple times just to make sure I had it right. You two had been married for 3 months. You got married in Cleveland Heights Municipal Court.
Yes.
That was my courthouse for 8 years. That's where I came from. Are you from Cleveland Heights?
Yes, I am. I'm from Cleveland. Well, Cleveland Heights is the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's a coincidence that we get married in Cleveland Heights, which was your court, but then we come here
to get
divorced.
Get divorced 3 months later.
3 months later.
Mrs. Young, I'm gonna start with you. Why don't you tell me why you're looking to get divorced after only 3 months?
Why not? I mean, I'm married to a broke wannabe pimp. I mean, what? He ain't got nothing going for himself, you know?
A broke wannabe pimp?
Yeah.
That's
broke
hyperbole.
wannabe pimp. No, it's not hyperbole. It's true.
It's
true.
I don't
it's
want to
true.
be a pimp. That's disrespectful
it's true.
to even
Then what you want to be?
Don't call me a
What you
pimp.
want to be?
That's
What you want to be?
That's disrespectful.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be doing this in here today. We've gotten off to a very bad start. I was enjoying the Cleveland Heights thing, and then it all went downhill from there.
I never
First of all,
claimed to be a
second
pimp.
thing, hey.
You don't have to claim it.
Hey, you threw out that he's a broke wannabe pimp. I'm going to give him an opportunity to respond to that allegation.
Your Honor, this woman, my wife, was late to our wedding. An hour late. I sat there in Cleveland Heights courtroom. It was scheduled for 12 o'clock. I called her. In fact, I sent you a picture. I sent you a picture.
Ms. Young, I will talk to you when it is your turn. Do not speak unless I've spoken to you first. You got that covered?
Yep.
Your Honor, I got married because I wanted everything to be right in God's eyes.
My money.
And it was not about any money.
My money.
Okay, have a seat, Ms. Young. Have a seat.
It wasn't about any money, because at the time I was working 2 jobs, so it wasn't about any money, and I was never coming at her on some wannabe pimping type stuff. We went to church together and wanted everything to be right in God's eyes. I said, I'm tired of us just sleeping with each other. Let's get married. I did ask her that. I did say that to her.
How long did you know her before you married her?
We had known each other through mutual friends for a couple years.
Uh-huh.
I actually sent you a picture of our wedding day. You can see her in her scrubs because I sat there a whole hour waiting. She's not even trying to look at the camera or smile or anything else like that. You know.
Man, they look like they don't even want to be together. They look like they don't even want to be together. Hold on, bro.
Waiting.
Look at that. She ain't showing no teeth, bro. She ain't, they ain't really hugging and embracing. She give you the little, all right, I'm going to put this arm here. You going to put the arm there. Like, come on now. I mean, I guess, bro. Like, and it ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong. If you want to get married today, go down to the courthouse. But it's like, damn, where's the excitement? It ain't no carrier, holder, left. Or am I still from the 90s? Or am I still living in the 90s? Y'all let me know.
She's not even trying to look at the camera or smile or anything else like that. You know, I could have walked out. And if I would have walked out, I wouldn't be here right now.
Okay. Ms. Young, if you can behave yourself, come on forward. Now you tell me why you think he is a broke wannabe pimp.
Because he always trying to pimp me out. Like, for instance, like, yes, I was late to our wedding and everything because I was working that day. What else am I supposed to do? If I'm paying for everything, I had to pay for the marriage license. I had to pay, 2 marriage license. He ripped up the first one because he was upset at me because he thought that I was supposed to be, quote unquote, cheating on him and everything. And, you know.
What you are.
I'm cheating on you? I'm cheating on you?
You're a whore.
Okay,
well,
I'm a whore.
Ms. Young,
okay.
Ms. Young, did you cheat on him?
I've never cheated on him.
With my good friend.
Hold on, he cheated. He got women in the back.
Hang on.
Hey. All right.
You never cheated on him. Is that your contention?
I've never cheated.
Never, not one time.
Never thought about
What about
cheating on
hooking
him.
up, Your Honor? Ask her about the message.
Hooking up? He had women in the back, sleeping with, getting it on with a woman in the back of my car. One in the two cars, not ours.
This is, what? Come on now. Did you hook up with somebody else while you were married to him?
No.
Did you make plans to hook up? Was there inappropriate texting? Some kind of internet flirting going on.
No, never.
No
And as a
videos?
matter of fact, he had
Videos.
a woman.
Stop.
He had a
I
woman
will
in the
get
back
to
of the
you.
car, and in my '84 Cutlass, getting it on with a woman, an unknown woman. So
Okay.
can you explain that?
Okay, can you explain that?
Your Honor.
I hope it was
Your
good
Honor.
too.
Your
Ms.
Honor.
Young?
This is a lie. This is a bold-faced lie. This woman ain't never came in my house and caught me in a car with no woman.
bold-faced
So she just made that
whatsoever.
about a whole
This
car.
is, but this,
You
this
need
is,
to man
this
up.
is,
I
Ms.
mean,
Young,
for real.
Ms.
this is-
Young.
So
this
he
is
having
a
a sucker
this is
attack
this
now.
is a fix.
This is a dysfunctional marriage. This is a catastrophe. This got me stuttering. I can't even get my damn words and thoughts out. I can't get my words and my thoughts out, bro. I'm telling people like this, bro, whenever you find a situation like this, when two people not listening, bro, it's time to terminate that or sis. Terminate it immediately, bro. Because you'll never get nowhere. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to get back to the video. It's like going, what's the little doors where you push them, and then you keep going around and around and around. That's exactly what it's going to be like, bro. That's exactly what it's going to be. This is annoying. I'm trying to get through it. We might not get through to this one. We might not, to be honest with you. This annoying. It's annoying. Y'all say me talking and no, what about them? Say what about them? You ain't gonna say nothing about them?
I mean, of
Straight
her
sucker
imagination. This is the reason.
Straight sucker
This is
attack.
one of
Ms.
the
Young?
main reasons why.
You need to man up.
Ms.
I
Young, you are not a
definitely wanna
rational
separate.
person, are you?
She's
You're just
irrational.
incapable of following any orders. I will get to you.
And Your Honor, this is just one of her ways. She comes up in public. She's gonna come up with a way to justify her own disgusting whore actions.
Mr. Kane, did she cheat on you with a friend of yours?
Yes.
Tell me about that, and don't you
Now-
open your mouth.
Now this was just days ago. Just days ago. Just days ago, I entered in the house and I took her cell phone. She does this to me all the time. Phone check. So I grab her phone.
When she hollers phone check
She
and you
hollers
check your
phone
phone.
check. She's like, phone check. She takes the phone. And so I do it to her. The messages are right there. She was actually in midst of texting my good friend at that time.
And what was she saying?
She had a video of her laying in the bed talking to him, twirling her tongue around, saying what she wanted to do. Then I scrolled down and he's sending her a video of him playing with himself out in the open. Then I scrolled up some more, and the day before, he said, where we gonna meet? She said, oh, I wanna meet up with you. And he said, where we gonna meet at? And they say they gonna meet in the parking lot. And then the day before that, I hadn't heard from her all day. She showed up at my house at 5 o'clock smelling like Irish Spring.
Irish Spring green. Shout out to the boy Flight, man. Speaking of which, I would have put her ass on the first one back to Cleveland. I'd have sent her back to Cleveland. That's not your wife and that's not your friend. That's not your wife and that's not your friend. And me, bro, I don't like all of that sneaky, whatever. If it's something that we need to talk about, we're going to talk about it. It might be an uncomfortable conversation for you. It might be an uncomfortable conversation for me. It might be uncomfortable for both of us. But I tell you what, we're going to have that conversation. We're going to have that conversation. My thing with it is sneaky shit like that. It's the sneakiness, and then that's betrayal, bro. That's betrayal, bro. We done got some money together, probably played a pickup game and beat some from around the corner for $200 or something. That's my dog. That's my dog. And you gonna sit up here and say, bro, you my wife? How you deal with that? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, bro. How you deal with something like that? He ain't lying. He ain't lying. You can tell that he ain't lying. You can tell that he ain't lying the way he told that story. She lied. Miss such and such. Have you ever been unfaithful? No, never. Miss such and such. Have you ever anything in your phone, any Facebook message? No, never. That hurt, bro. That hurt.
5 a.m. 5 a.m. I hadn't talked to her all day, Your Honor. And in fact, I scroll up even more. I look at more text messages. This ain't the first time. So she texts me, say, I'm in the hospital. Something happened to me. I'm calling this hospital. I'm calling that hospital. She's not there. I'm texting him because this is my good friend. I'm texting him, asking him to come and take me because she confiscated the car. That's what she do. When she don't want to get her way, she take the keys. Oh, you ain't taking no car.
Repo.
You ain't having nothing, right? Repo, right? So I'm texting my good friend. I might need you to take me to the hospital. My wife in the hospital. He said, man, I'm on a date.
He was on a date with her?
Right, he was on a date with her the whole time. The whole time, and then she shows up again the next morning.
Ms. Young, would you like to respond to those very specific allegations?
Now he's speaking hyperlific words. Now, because that's not that it's not true. It's not true and everything. Ask him about hooking up with girls off of the internet.
Nah, we gonna stay on you. Let's stay on you for the moment. Stop trying to change the subject. Let's get back to that. You out on a date, then you lied about it. Got my dog running around looking like a fool. Provided false evidence. He running into the hospital, goddamn sliding underneath the emergency door because they about to shut. I'm trying to get to you. I'm telling you, dog. Women, bro. You try and get to her. You'll do anything. You done goddamn went to the gym 4 times that week. You ain't been in the gym since you graduated high school, bro. You ain't been since you graduated high school. Now you got a whole regimen workout. God damn it. You low key, trying to peek to see if she peeking to look at you. But man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had to. I love natural ski. Natural, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to mind my business. Get my right. I said, whoa. Nah. Hey, man. I digressed.
Ask him about that.
No, I'm not going to. I asked you about hooking up with his buddy and doing texts and telling him what you wanted to do and saying you were at the hospital and all of that. Did any of that happen? Yeah, that's a yes.
Hold on, It's not my fault. He ain't man enough for me. It's not true. He's not man enough. It's not true.
Ms. Young, you did it, didn't you?
No, I never have cheated on him.
So all the stuff he told me about on the phone, all of that, he made that up.
She erased the messages. She creeped in my window, creeped in like a ninja, climbed through my window, and she took my phone. And then she erased the messages. She erased the messages out of my phone. She said, "Oh, yeah, that's what I came. I know what I came for."
Okay.
And he erased the messages out of my phone.
Okay.
Everything that I told, my wife.
I got you, Mr. K.
What about these stank clothes right here? I'll show you. He don't even like, taking a bath, washing up and brushing his damn
She got a
teeth.
glove.
As a matter of fact, with your sorry self. Look at this sock. Look at this sock. Look, all that stuff on there. Look at this. I mean, for real, look at these drawers.
I heard you.
I mean, for real, look at this. I apologize. Look at this.
Now, I'm not quite sure what you're showing me there.
You want to smell it? I mean, for real?
No, I don't want to smell it. No, leave it right there. I don't understand what your complaint is.
My complaint is he
That's
never
work stuff.
It's work.
Stuff I work
How do you work? I mean,
Stuff I work in.
stuff you working. You ain't even got no job. With your sorry self, you ain't even got no. Where you work at?
Right.
Where you work at?
I do.
Okay.
Grinding.
You
All right,
I don't gotta talk to
Ms.
you.
Young,
I don't
Mr.
gotta
K,
talk to you.
All right.
stop.
Hold on. I get you jobs. Off the internet.
Do you want me to put you up? Take the gloves off. Put the stuff down. Relax a minute. Keep the mouth shut. Mr. Kane, she seems to be accusing you of some kind of lack of hygiene or something. Do you understand the nature of her complaint? Because I don't understand.
Lack of hygiene,
No,
not having
I do
a
not
job,
understand.
not having no job, whatever.
I do not understand the nature of her complaint. Now, what she has over there is stuff that I work in. Okay, I got basketball shorts that I put on when I come in from work. I do landscaping, I do roofing. I do side jobs running. Okay, I can be honest with you. I have a negative record So by me having a negative record, I know people with degrees that it's hard for them to get work. But every day I get up consistently, even when I was doing a paper route, Your Honor, even if I gotta go and shovel mulch, even if I gotta go and do whatever, every single day I get up and I do it. When I make money, I give it to her. Soon as I make money, yeah, she's right. That's the reason why I did fall in love with her, because yeah, she does help me to get jobs and work. But when I get the money, guess what I do? I give it to her.
What you should do is give it to you and keep it in your pocket. Why do everybody get married and then get that money up? And then y'all let me know. Is that in the vow? Is that like the little part before they say sickness, health? And do they say it, make sure you give up your check? Like, y'all let me know. Just let me know, bro. I respect that, though. I respect that, getting up every day and going to work. Whatever you do for work, I don't care what it is, but as long as you waking up and doing something, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. So yeah, of course, respect on that topic. But it's like, damn, y'all can't keep a check. Y'all can't keep a check. Guess I might as well get in line. Back to the video.
I don't go out and spend it. I don't go out and kick it with my buddies. I don't go out and kick it with no friends. I don't hang out or do anything like that. I give her the money to go on the bills. Every day I get up, I get out and I make sure that I work for, this family.
Have you two ever had a conversation? I mean, have you ever had an opportunity to sit down and say, hey, this is what I expect, this is what I want,
Yes.
this is what's good, this is what's bad?
We sat down and had discussions. For one, after me putting all my beings on the table, everything about me, she knew from the beginning about my past. They asked Maya, well, if you knew all this, then why did you even marry him? If all this is a problem. You know what this woman said?
What?
Nothing. She slid down in her chair. She had nothing to say. And she's making that little grin right there. That's what she did. Oh, it was funny. I don't gotta say why I married him. He know why, but why? Tell me why.
Why don't you tell me why?
Why?
Why'd you marry him? Did you know all that stuff about him before you married him? Oh, now she can't speak.
I can't, hold on, wait.
Now she got nothing to say. I got a question. I want to know something.
You know what? I apologize because I married him because this is the man that I wanted to spend my rest of my life with. Because I loved him. I fell in love with him. I fell in love with who he was and everything. But, I started falling out of love with him because he didn't keep the promises that he made to me.
He only had 90 days.
No, hold on. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
You can't even explain it. It's nothing you wanted to explain.
You didn't keep the promises that you made me.
You want to
You
sit
didn't keep
here
your
and tell me,
vows. You didn't
let
keep
me
your
explain it
vows.
to you. Let me explain what happened.
Hang on. What promises did he not keep?
What promises did that man keep? I tell you this, bro, the most dangerous, it's dangerous when you can't, it's never enough. It doesn't matter what you do. You can bring it in a new 2026 Bentley. You can bring in a handwritten note from the president saying that you traveled from the Midwest all the way to wherever y'all at to go meet her and this marriage has been sanctioned. It will never be enough. It will never be enough. Shall never be satisfied, bro. Never. And for me, I gotta let you go because you need to go get whatever gonna make you happy. If you that mad, if you that sad, if you feel however that much of feeling whatever you feeling, then go feel happy, bro. That's my thing with it.
I've been faithful.
No, Ms. Young?
I give you my money.
Mr. Kane? Ms. Young?
To provide for me, to care for me, to love me, to keep his vow, through sickness and health, through all of that
helped you
stuff.
through
Again, we got 90 days here.
Hold on,
I don't understand what he was supposed to
It doesn't matter.
put
It doesn't matter.
across.
No
All right.
cheating, no lying, no nothing.
Ms. Young, you want me to award you $300 for termination charge on a cell phone plan. Explain that to me.
He can't get a cell phone in his name and everything because his credit is shot and everything. So I got the phone up under my name. And I want, the phone out of my name and everything. And they said it's $300 for the early termination fee.
Okay, do you have any information for me, any receipts, anything about the termination fee, the contract, something for me to see? That would be a no. Mr. Kane, why don't you tell me why you don't believe that you owe her $300 for the termination fee on her phone?
Your Honor, I already had a no contract phone that I was paying, you know,
Did they
no
stop
problem.
making?
Ms. Young?
No problem. I had no problem
Did they
paying
stop making?
$50 a month for this no contract phone. That's why they came out with no contract phones. For people who don't have the best type of credit
Right.
to get a
Makes
phone.
sense.
So she has this bright idea. Well, why don't you just come up? We get the family plan. I go ahead and yeah, all right, let's get it. Boom. And a matter of fact, this how rude she is. While we in this same store, and I'm getting this phone, I see a guy from church, and he asks me, well, I haven't seen you, why haven't you got involved, you know, with the ministry? She blurts out, he the devil. That's why. He the Lucifer. He don't, all he care about is money.
Not true.
Everybody's laughing,
Not
but
true.
nobody laughed in the
true.
store.
Right.
And then
Nobody
remember, it
laughed.
wasn't
And then in
$100,
fact-
it was
in
$50.
fact-
It
in
was
fact-
$50. It was $50.
I've heard enough.
I walked-
$50.
I
I have heard enough.
I walked away, Your Honor.
Mr. Kane, I've heard enough. You knew who he was when he married him.
No,
He
I
was a
didn't.
good guy with a bad record. He didn't have any credit. He got a little criminal history, and you knew who he was. You can't fix that right away, and you can't beat him up with who he used to be when he's trying to be a better man.
Trying to
You
be a
can't
better
do
man by
that.
cheating?
And in 90 days, you want him to somehow overcome all of these negative consequences that you knew he had and was trying to work with. Even given that, he was out there doing the roof, shoveling, doing newspapers, just in order to show up like a man. Waited for you an hour at the Cleveland Heights Municipal Court to marry you. I wouldn't have waited for my husband, and I'm crazy about him if he was an hour late. So I don't know what you expected or what you thought he needed to show up with, and I believe every word he said about
my
you
God.
messing with his friend. I think you are loud, rude, unruly, and just raggedy. And I am not gonna give you a dime. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right. Parties may leave the courtroom.